Have you ever bought a one-way ticket? When Ahmad got his one-way ticket to Canada, the only English word he knew was hello. He was lucky to be alive as he escaped prison and torture in Kurdistan, and now he was reunited with his family. From being a politician and university professor, the only job he could get here was in a pizza shop, as it didn't require much English. But he had 2 children to feed and support, and nothing else mattered. He also discovered, to his surprise, that he actually liked working with his hands and making the pizza dough. At night, he would attend English classes to try to assimilate into the community. He became the hardest worker in the kitchen and soon was promoted as a manager. When the opportunity came to buy a pizza shop, with not too much fuss, he grabbed it. And after, he opened another one and another one. It looked as he made it. He had the money, he bought a house, and his family was taken care of. But Ahmad wasn't going to stop here. He never forgot his community and the people who were left behind. He had a dream to find his voice again and speak up for the people who couldn't. He sold the shops and embarked on a new journey to become a career coach and support other immigrants and refugees in their journey to integrate in Canada. That's how we met, and we became friends for life. I was truly inspired by his determination to succeed against adversity and make the most of every beginning. Today, he's a successful program manager, entrepreneur, and community pillar and advocate for the vulnerable people. Some beginnings are more challenging than others, and we all wish that the journey we take to be smooth and easy. Like Ahmad, I was also once standing at the airport, terrified of the unknown. My one-way ticket was on the 12th of the 12th, 2012. Such a peculiar day to have held my one-way ticket in my hand, won't you say? On this date, my plane landed at Vancouver Airport. Here I was, with my whole life fitting in one suitcase. We had no job opportunity waiting for us, no friends, and most probably not enough money to survive. In a nutshell, no security. Just a world of uncertainties and probably the American dream. But something that seemed so terrifying became the refreshing drive of starting all over. Despite the fear of ending up homeless, lonely, or worse, falling sick without having the proper attention needed for recovery. With nothing to lose, I could gain anything. You see, when I was growing up, we were really poor. And I thought that my one-way ticket to a better life was to become an engineer. So I did. While I could say it was a rewarding and stable career, that wasn't my dream job. But hey, it paid the bills and helped get rid of the anxiety of being poor. My dream, however, was to work in a profession where I help others grow in their purpose and also start my own business. It proved really hard for me to justify that to achieve this, I was going to give it all up. The financial security and recognition that came with my job as an engineer. Most believed I was making a great mistake and would live to regret it. So there I was now, in a new city, in a new country, after I purchased my one-way ticket and left it all behind. Finally, I had taken a leap of faith and created room for new adventures, the opportunity to chase my wildest dreams. I also had nothing to lose and no return ticket to my all-comfortable life. With no holds barred, I began experiencing a sense of freedom, courage, and confidence like never before. But make no mistake, there was the fear of uncertainty that crept in sometimes. I just made it certain to shove it aside and hold on to the possibilities that, what could I do with this new phase of my life? It was a feeling of being drunk of energy and hope. Soon enough, through persistence, the planets aligned. I landed my dream job as a career coach. I went on publishing my first book and opened my first e-commerce business. Things that, most probably, I would have not achieved or experienced if I didn't take that risk of purchasing that one-way ticket. Mark Zuckerberg once said, "The biggest risk is not taking any risk." In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. When you look forward, the path tends to seem uncertain, and the future impossible to predict. When you look back, however, all the dots seem to connect somehow. Well, except, of course, the dots that mark the action you could have taken. The greatest life lesson I learned from that one-way ticket is that in life, the more things you accumulate, the more solid you become in your career, the more financial stability you have, the harder it becomes to make changes, take risks, follow your dreams, and speak your truth. You become bound by your past, by the things you have, and fear consumes you that you might lose everything. The consequence of this, you begin to play safe. You think you are rich, but you are actually poor. Poor in living to the fullest. You are robbed of the energy and beauty of a new beginning. The number one thing I've noticed people struggle with when it comes to unemployment or lack of job satisfaction is the fear of a new beginning. As a career coach, I had the privilege of assisting hundreds of people transition from unemployment to employment, from one career to another, from a job to a dream job. Transitioning into a new chapter or starting over is an incredible opportunity to reclaim your life and redesign your future. Everyone can get the fresh start, but there is no easy way to start over. Most of us, we are afraid of failure. Some of us cannot let go of what we have. When I realized that most people are fearful of taking that chance and making a change in their life choices, I took it on myself to start sharing my secret of making the most of every new beginning. These 3 steps will help you know more about yourself and your aspirations. It will define what is important and set you off on the path to a fresh start with confidence and enthusiasm. Number 1, make a what-if list of everything you will lose if you fail to achieve your goal. What if I will never get a job? What if I cannot support myself if I end the relationship? What if I won't be able to finish the course? Whatever it is, please write it down. And keep in mind that challenges are only as big as we make them. Number 2, admit that defeat is temporary and not permanent. People feel stuck in there forever. They imagine their worst fear will never end, thinking like, I will be forever homeless. I will never find someone else. The situation will never change in my favor. They make all sorts of excuses in their head. And you know something beautiful about the mind? When you make excuses, you get to keep them. Number 3, eventually, you would get there, to the place you want to be. Just have a success mindset and the belief of certainty that everything will work out for you. Harness the energy of the new beginning. The more excited and enthusiastic you are, the more people will gravitate around you and more opportunities will come. And even if your dream is not going to happen immediately or within the goal time frame you set for yourself, know that in the process, you will become transformed. You become more confident, skilled, and other doors will open for you. Opportunities not seen from a distance are oftentimes seen when you get closer to your target. When you understand and accept that your past does not determine your future, and you get the one-way ticket to the life you want, coupled with a strong commitment to making it work, you become unstoppable. And in the process, you transform and become much more than expected. I guarantee you, your life will never be the same. Today, there is more fear in the world than ever before. People are afraid of getting sick. We are scared and hoping that those we love don't get sick either. We don't want to lose our jobs, businesses, end up poor with no security plan. We may shy away from failure, but we crave stories of overcoming and persevering. This is the perfect opportunity to get your one-way ticket to your dream life. Starting a new career, ending the toxic relationship, opening your business, taking care of your well-being. You just have to take a leap of faith. Book your one-way ticket to success today.